Hey everybody, thanks so much for clicking on this video. Welcome back to my channel for all those who are subscribed. And if you are new here, welcome, and I hope you will subscribe before the end of this video and stick around for more content that is coming. Now today's vlog, I am going to do a what's in my hospital bag video. I wanted to get this out of the way as early as possible. I intended on doing one with Janelle when I had her a little over 2 years ago, but I kept postponing it, and then she ended up coming 2 weeks early, and then I did not do a vlog because I was pretty much packed by the time that I had her, but I was throwing stuff around, and yeah, it pretty much didn't get vlogged. So I wanted to do this early. Now, these are things that I feel are essential to packing your hospital bag. You may want to check with your hospital to see what items they supply, but based off of the needs, my needs, and then based off of what I know the hospital will supply, these are the items that I have decided to bring. So I am going to start out with my toiletries. And hospitals, like I said, they do provide generic toiletries. They do provide you like a bar of soap, and of course they have washcloths and lotion and stuff like that. But me personally, I want to feel comfortable and in my element even when I'm in the hospital. So products that I use that make me smell fresh and feel good, I want to have those with me. So I have a sponge. I like using sponges versus washcloths for the body. And then I use a washcloth for my face. So I have this. And of course it was only like 50 cents or $1. So I can dispose of that as soon as I am finished. Jergens Ultra Healing Lotion for the body, for the hands, just to keep moisturized. And Jergens just smells fresh. I got a little mini Dove deodorant. Again, trying to keep in mind of COVID and being in the hospital. I am bringing disposable items that I can just throw away. Bar of soap. I use Dove. And then also I use the Dove baby wash for that sensitive area, if you know what I mean. I like using baby products down there to keep it sensitive and yeah. What else is in here? I have mouthwash. And again, all of my items are travel size. Toothbrush with toothpaste and then a little cover to keep all the germs out. I also have hand sanitizer. Again, I know it's the hospital, but I want to have my own stuff. Wet ones, I guess those are not really toiletries. Well, these aren't. And then chapstick. Gotta be able to keep your lips all nice and glossy and all of that good stuff while you're there, nice and moisturized. And then I'm not gonna show you Jeremy's items. He pretty much has a male travel deodorant because I packed his stuff with mine, and then he has his own toothbrush, and he has a male body wash. But this vlog is about the mommies, not the daddies. So let's put that in there. Next item on my list, I have decided, usually I get the disposable ones, but this time I have chosen to get the washable nursing pads. This is a pack of 4. And it comes with a wash bag so that they don't get all mixed up with your laundry and stuff like that. They're all in one and they stay nice and clean and stuff like that. And I think this is just more economical instead of buying the disposable ones that you have to. I mean, you still have to change these, of course. But I think they're more durable than the disposable ones. I am going to breastfeed. So I have the Medela Lanolin cream to keep the nipples all nice and moisturized so that if I get any cracking or soreness, it makes those feel better. I have a nursing bra Very nice and sleek. And it's kind of like a sports bra kind of design. And up here, you see the hook. It unhooks. You bring it down, and easy access to the boob to feed the baby. So I've got that. I've got flip-flops for the shower. It's a personal preference. I know that the hospital gets sanitized and all of that stuff, but still, if it ain't my shower and I haven't sprayed disinfectant spray, shower shoes it is. I'm not gonna undo it because it's still nice and folded from the packaging. Have a really nice blue robe so that I can be nice and comfortable after taking that first shower. Nothing like that first shower after you have given birth. And then that's from Amazon. And then I also have, flip it this way, a nursing nightgown. And again, easy access to the boobies, so that you're not struggling to get access to them. But very nice flowy material so that you're comfortable after birth when everything is kind of going down. I am packing pads. Now, the hospital does supply pads. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. With Deuce, I brought my own pads and I used them. With Janelle, I used the hospital pads, and I actually like those because I think they have like actual maternity pads, and they were longer, and I decided to use those. So I brought them just in case, depending on what kind of mood I'm in. I am going to be using the mesh underwear that the hospital does provide. They are very loose and comfortable, so I don't have to worry about anything kind of like hugging against me or anything like that. So I will be using the mesh underwear from them. So there is no need to pack any undies because I will probably be taking as many pair of mesh underwear as I possibly can from the hospital so that I can wear those at least for the first week while stuff is like really intense. And then the last thing for me in the hospital bag, because I'm taking 2 bags, I'll show you the other bag, is a sundress. And I know it's like wrinkled to pieces, but I threw it in here as soon as it got out the machine. But just, you always, of course, it depends on what the weather is of where you're at. This is the first time that I'm having a baby in the summer, so I actually can go home in a sundress. Normally, I'm going home in jogging pants and a sweatshirt and all of that stuff. So you want something, regardless of what season it is, you want something that's nice, loose, and comfortable. You don't want anything that's tight or binding on you. Like I said, you want to be free and be loose and be comfortable on your ride home. And now for Mr. Jackson's side. I know that's the part that y'all waiting for anyway. So I have his car seat cover. I'm not gonna unfold it all the way, but nice stretchy kind of material that will go over his car seat so that he is not exposé. A dinosaur burp cloth. You all tell that I like dinosaurs. For the kids, I have everything in Ziploc bags, so to keep everything nice and clean. You all have seen these, but I'm still going to show it again. His little dinosaur outfit. This is his coming home outfit. And hat, mittens. That is Janelle in the background, you all. He's got a little onesie that says War, I'm Jackson. And I got this outfit from Etsy. And he's got the little pants. And then for his pictures in the hospital, you all saw this too. His personalized, I guess you can call this sleeper, or it's like a sleeper slash outfit, and I like this for the hospital because it's long sleeve. Although it is going to be the summertime, hospitals are very cold, so I want to make sure that he's nice and warm. So it's long sleeve, and then it's got the sleeves that turn into mittens and the feet that turn into booties. So I love that for the hospital. And like I said, hopefully, I don't know whether, I guess let me say, I don't know whether he's gonna take pictures with us regardless, but I don't know whether he's going to take professional pictures. I have not asked what their policy is because of COVID. And then even before COVID, it went back and forth. Now with Deuce, there was not an opportunity to take pictures. They were saying basically they weren't getting enough business, so the photographers weren't coming to the hospital anymore. With Janelle, I had the opportunity to take pictures, and then again, I don't know what the protocol is going to be now because of COVID. So, I mean, regardless, he's going to wear his outfit. He will have a photo shoot with me in my phone, but I don't know whether he's going to be taking any type of professional pictures. Next, for him, I just brought multiple options so that he has stuff to change into. I am so excited about this. This is one of those hand-me-downs from Deuce. So he will have a sports receiving blanket and the matching sleeper. And he is going to be wearing that of his brother's. So excited and emotional about that. I'm like, glad I kept it. And then he also has a dinosaur swaddle. It's basically like just a little cute little sack that he can go into. I think with this you can just you gotta still wrap him up in a blanket, otherwise he's just kind of sitting in it like a burrito, but it's still cute. And then it's got the matching hat. Hat's a little bit big, but it's super cute. And he also has, you all have seen this too, this is one of the onesies that his TT Edna made him, and it says, I'll have a bottle of the house white with a bottle of milk. So I am taking that with just a gray cap, a pair of gray socks, and a pair of gray mittens to keep his hands free from him scratching his face, and then also free from, for him to stay warm. Lastly, in the suitcase portion of what I'm taking is his, the announcement board. I had it for Janelle, and now I have it for Jackson, and this is, we'll do some pictures with this to announce. Now I'm hoping that this is realistic. I am technically due July 6th, but the way I am measuring, it's looking more so June-ish. And then also based off of my history with Deuce and Janelle, I have both of them at 38 weeks. So I'm hoping it's more so June than July. I don't want to go too early, but if not, I have the bag of, where's that? The baggie of letters and numbers that's going with, but it'll have his name, it'll have the full birth date, and then it'll have his pounds, his ounces, and how many inches. And then I think I'll probably rearrange it and adjust it so that I can fit the time right here too. So that is all of what I have for the hospital bag. Now, I am also taking a day bag, and I know you're like, day bag? And I will show you what's in there. Now, what do I mean by day bag? So, lesson learned, I am not a rookie anymore. When we were going to check into the hospital, we had big old suitcase, and my purse, and Jeremy had a book bag and all of that stuff. And then after we gave birth, most hospitals, I know definitely for ours, you give birth in one area or wing or section, and then after you have some bonding time, they call it the golden hour, and some time to, kind of rest. I think it's usually like typically 2 to 3 hours. Then they transfer you to the postpartum or mother baby unit. So then here it is. We're grabbing all of this stuff. I've got like I said, the book bag. I've got my purse. We've got the suitcase and all of this stuff. So I'm like, nope, we're not doing that this time. Because then poor Jeremy has to lug all of this stuff by himself over to the other room because I'm in a wheelchair. I've got the baby. I've already got this bag of, supplies and stuff. And then they've got my paperwork and all of that stuff. So there's no room for me to hold anything. So we have packed a day bag, and then the suitcase will just stay in the car until we get over to the postpartum unit, and then he'll go to the car and get that. But what do you ask is in the day bag? Snacks. It is very important to have snacks. Now, I know before, again, I don't know, you'll be able to see in the vlog, but I don't know what it's going to look like with COVID. Before, I know they had like a cooler or an area in the postpartum wing where you could go and grab snacks. You could grab like juice and pop and, little snacks and stuff like that. I don't know what it's going to look like. But also in the meantime, I'm not one of those mean persons. I mean, don't come in there with no deep dish pizza or no steak dinner. But I don't want Jeremy to start, just because I can't eat. Well, let me take that back. I can have a clear liquid diet. But just because I can't eat regular food doesn't mean I want him to starve. And then plus, like I said, once I give birth, I want to be able to snack and have my goodies too. So the day bag is just full of snacks. I have body armors. Jeremy and I really like these. These are really good hydration drinks, and they're made from coconut water, and there is natural flavors, natural sweeteners, and no artificial colors or anything like that. These are very good. I like the fruit punch kind. And then Jeremy likes the blackout berry. So we each have a couple of those. Even in the day bag, I still have hand sanitizer. Contrary to popular belief, we are still dealing with COVID. I have another pack of wet ones. And it's somewhere in here. But there is another thing of chapstick in there. I was so regretful that my lips were all types of crusty, taking pictures right after I gave birth. I said, not again. So I have chapstick in both bags. My fave, Haribo gummy bears. Jeremy has a bag too. Most of the stuff that I have, he has too, with the exception of one thing. Pringles. Y'all excuse Janelle. She is making noise in the background. Jeremy likes beef jerky, so I got him a twin pack of those. And then my favorite that I'm not sharing with anyone, Milano milk chocolate cookies. So that's in the day bag. Stuff, of course, that I don't have packed yet that will be packed at the last minute. Of course, my wallet will go in there. That has my ID and my insurance card. I will pack the iPad so that we have some entertainment with Netflix and Hulu and all of the other streaming platforms. Of course, chargers. My cell phone will go in there. Things like that you just have to pack at the very last minute. So that is what is going in the day bag. Now, a couple things that I'm sure you guys are wondering about that I did not show in the bag, and I am going to explain why. One thing I know for me that you did not see is, you're like, okay, what about socks? Because it does get cold in the hospital. The hospital does provide footies. I would rather use those because they have the grips on them that you could walk around with. And again, disposable. I don't have to take any hospital footies home. They can give you multiple pair, and then when you finish, you can just throw them in the trash. So that's why I did not pack any type of um, footwear. And then I will have some type of flip flop or slides, depending on what I have on my feet when I go in to have the baby. So that is that's with regards to footwear. I was gonna order some cute little socks for labor, since your feet are in the air, they're almost like this in the air and stuff like that. And I'm just like, do I want to? One, because by the time you're getting ready to push, you ain't worried about what you look, what your feet look like and all of that stuff. So more than likely, I'll just wear the footies that are that they provide, because they'll provide you a pair of footies in labor and delivery. They'll also provide you a pair in the postpartum unit. So, and again, you can ask for multiple pairs. So far as Jackson, you did not see diapers and wipes. Hospitals always provide diapers and wipes for your child. Now, if you are deciding to do like cloth diapers, or there's a particular brand that you want to use, then you can bring your own. But I am perfectly okay with what the hospital uses. With Janelle and with Deuce, both times they were using the Huggies brand. That's what we plan on using. So yes, Neil. Okay, go finish eating. Okay. So I have no problem with using Huggies, and it's free. Pretty much anything in the room, that's for you and the baby, you can take and you can use, and once you finish using it up, they will bring in more to replenish. So there is no need for me to start using my own diapers when the hospital is going to provide them. And let's face it, when you're in the hospital, your insurance is paying for this stuff. So take it. Pacifier, they do provide a pacifier. I'm going back and forth of whether I want to bring my own or just let him use the hospital one until we get home. But I have decided this go round to do silicone pacifiers, because when towards the end, and I know I don't have to worry about it at the beginning, but towards the end, when Janelle was still using a pacifier, she was biting holes in it, and it was because it was the cheap kind of like plastic material, and I was so afraid of her biting a hole and like biting a piece of the material off and choking on it. So with the silicone, it's a little more tougher for kids to bite through. I know I have quite some time before I get to that stage with Jackson, but it's always good to have a pacifier that they're used to, and you're not just abruptly changing their pacifier. So I'm still going back and forth with regards to that. I'm trying to think of anything else. Babies don't need too much like lotions and all of that stuff right out the womb. They do, my hospital always does the, I'm sure there's a proper name for it, but they wait 24 hours after birth before giving a bath, so that the baby's skin can soak up all of the vernix and things like that. And then, like I say, even after that, they might rub a little Vaseline on them or something like that. But I don't think, me personally, I don't think it's enough time to, like right out the womb to be putting on lotion and all of that stuff. Yes, Neil. Hmm. You done? Okay. Yeah. See, we talking y'all now. And then trying to think what else that would typically be on someone's list that I mentioned about the underwear. I'm going to use the mesh underwear from the hospital, so I'm not packing my own. And I'll have my vlogging, equipment with me, my tripod, and my phone, and stuff like that. I'm still trying to find a way to discreetly vlog during the labor. I'm going to get as much footage as I can on my own, but I know the hospital has a strict policy with regards to recording the birth. Basically, well, I don't think I was really focused on it with Deuce. I wasn't a vlogger at that point. But with Janelle, they had it on the board saying like no filming or live streaming of the birth, which I don't understand. Like, I understand why they're doing it. They're doing it for legal reasons. And, my doctor, I've had her for years. And she was like, basically, the hospitals are afraid of lawsuits. That if for some reason, God forbid, something happened, then you can use this, recording in court. And the judge can say, or the lawyer can say, oh, well, why was your hand here when it was supposed to be here? Or basically, they don't want it to be used as evidence. But yes, now, go finish eating.
Mommy.
Yes. No, don't touch my tripod. Go finish eating, okay? So they basically don't want it to use against them. I want to vlog it for multiple reasons. One, I want you all to be able to share in the moment with us, and then two, I want this as a keepsake. This is the last time we are doing this, and I want to be able to have this as a special memory. With Janelle, we were able to have a birth photographer in the room. That's back when they allowed 3 people to be in the room. Now it's only 2 because of COVID. So that'll be Jeremy, and then that'll be my cousin, who's my doula. So that does not leave room for the birth photographer to be in there. One of my good friends, she has become like family. She did she helped. She was one of the assistants with the wedding. She did Janelle's. We lost contact because with the photographer from the wedding, we were her last job, and then I ended up bumping into her.
Mommy.
Yes, now. You are so silly. We ended up bumping into her at an event, and then we reconnected. So I did not have her there for Deuce's birth, but I had her for for Janelle's baby shower, and for her birth. And then we were supposed to take like some family photos when we got home, but then of course COVID happened. So I want to be able to record, like I said, because now I'm not going to I don't want it to be where there's no recording, and then also on top of that, there's no photos either. Like, I know Jeremy can take pictures on his phone and stuff like that, but I want to be able to vlog it. So I'm trying to think of ways to discreetly be able to vlog without the hospital staff knowing, because I want to capture it. But regardless, I'm going to capture as much as I can. Even if it's just like audio with pictures playing or something, you all will have something. So yeah, that's pretty much it about what's in my hospital bag. If you feel like I have forgotten anything, please let me know, because this pregnancy brain, it is real. So if I have forgotten anything, if you're a mom out there watching this and I have forgotten something, please mention it in the comments down below. Or even if you're not a mom and you're like, hey, what about this? Or, ooh, you should bring this. Please, by all means, comment down below and let me know. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. There are going to be a ton of vlogs coming out soon. Like I told you guys in the previous one, we've got lots of festivities coming up. So there will be vlogs with during the celebrations, and then also like the aftermath of the events. So again, if you haven't already done so, make sure to click that like button. Make sure to leave a comment down below and subscribe to the channel so that you are a part of Allen Family Adventures. And then also click that notification bell so that you know every time I post a video. And until the next vlog, bye.
Mommy.
You saying bye? Say bye. Say bye-bye.
Papa.
All right.